What's up? Got a concept. It's a concept, not concept. Concept. Yeah. Which one is it? It's an Integra. JK Knives design, Stonewash 154, black and blue G10. I'm pretty sure we've done this Integra a few times, so we may just quickly get through this one, get a peek at it. Yeah, golly, I really do like these. Let me get this stuff out of the way. I like these a lot, I think. And the reason being is because the profile of the knife and then the stealth of that flipper tab. It's the only way in there. They keep the blade profile pretty flat on the scales. So, this shape is pretty uniform. Nice in the pocket. But this subdued flipper tab's got some jimping on it. And yeah, wonderful blade. Look at this thing. Stonewash, JK Knives, there it is. Integra. And then this side should say 154 cm. It's got some oil on it. Not a lot, but yeah, wonderful ergonomics. Can choke up on it. I mean, these are, it's a large knife. It's not a little knife. It's definitely a large knife. Can cap it here. Wonderful grip. And yeah, it gets probably 2 bonus points here because it really lends itself to this whole process. And I'd much rather be here than here, right? Yeah, very cool. Hey, let's just get in it real quick. I think the pocket clip needs a little tension, so I'm going to take care of that. We'll clean it up real quick. And yeah, these aren't captured, and I think it's in there backwards, be my guess. Yep. So, but I do think I can flip it. So I'm going to pull the hardware from this side. Yeah, I think there's another Integra video on the channel. So, I mean, if you're looking at this one, this is definitely a budget piece with the G10 and the 154. But that's okay. It's a great knife. I think the other one on the channel, however, may be a higher end titanium, I don't know, S35BN version. Maybe M390. Come on. There we go. Let's get all this hardware off here. We'll put all that back in the bottom. That way we can build up on this knife when we put it back together. I don't really see any reason here to continue to strip this knife down, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in there and kind of hold that together. All right, let's get a towel. We'll do a little bit of wiping. The detent felt really good on it, so I am not going to mess with it. I am going to peel that apart because there is a little bit of oil in between these. Lots of skeletonizing to reduce weight. It's not a heavy knife. Very comfortable in hand. Nice path already being cut here in the blade for the ceramic detent. It's got an internal stop pin, which, to me is kind of an upgrade in a knife. I like it. That stop pin rides in both of those scales. And I think as locks go, it's a little sturdier than a pin. In my opinion, I could be wrong. I don't have any proof that it's stronger. How about that? Be here making baseless claims. I do like the black stonewash on the liners and the backspacer. It's a good look. You get a quick wipe on this. Okay. And then I think I'll adjust this pocket clip real quick. There's quite a bit of room there. I just need a towel and some Knipex. Here it is. So that gap on that pocket clip right there, if I'll squeeze that and close it, I want to cover it with a towel because I don't want to scratch it up. But if I'll squeeze that together and close that gap, and of course, you know, it's made out of Bruce spring steel, and so it won't want to comply. It's going to want to fight me, and when I squeeze it, it'll just want to spring back. But as you can see, I was able to close that gap a little bit. And the screws were not recessed, and the clip is not recessed, and so sometimes tightening that up like that can cause it to hang up going in and out of the pocket. So hopefully that's not the case. It could be. Set these pins in the bottom like I talked about. Get this backspacer back on. There we go. And then make mention that this pin is in place to create a pin for a lanyard. Yeah. I have done a few lanyards, but it's been a while, and I'll be frank, I kind of lost interest. It's because I don't really put lanyards on my knives, and so I don't know. I did a couple, and then it was like, yeah, I think I'm going to do some more. And I looked at getting different cords and different colors, and I don't know. I just kind of lost interest in the whole process, though. So I don't know. Will I pick it back up? Maybe. You never know. There we go. Piece of pie. I might have to hold that from the other side because it's spinning. Let's get the rest of this hardware in. Got one little scale screw that's got to go in, and then I can put the pocket clip on. I didn't adjust the action, so normally I would deal with it. I mean, it's super locked up. I don't think I need to hold that at all. The blade is centered, and the action is wonderful. Basically drop shut, super smooth. Wonder if I could fail it. Yeah, I can fail it. I might have hung it up with my finger. Yeah, I think my see this here? I think my finger's catching it, but it's super hydraulic. I mean, it's got wonderful action. Let's put the pocket clip on. Definitely want to put that back screw in first because that angle now on that front one, see how it's raised up off of the scale there? Well, if I put that front one in first, might not catch enough threads. I could end up stripping that front screw out. So by putting the back one in first, it's actually flat against the scale when I come in with that front one. That back one takes up that bend and flattens everything out. Yeah, I can barely lift it off the scale now. I think it's going to be awesome. We're going to check it. Let's talk about this action real quick. I mean, I'm going to say A-. Yeah, it's really good. It's A-level action. You can see it. It's, very intuitive to get that lock out of the way, the liner lock. This is lowered, scalloped. Reaching in to get that liner lock is super intuitive. There is quite a bit of tension on it, To be honest, I probably could lighten that up, but I think I'll leave it be. It really does run well. There's no play or wiggle in it. It's in good shape. So I think I'll leave it be. Ergonomics, I really like it. I mean, this grip here, the the flipper tab isn't huge, but it is enough to create like a finger guard to kind of hold me in there. Yep. And so not so confident, confident, very confident. I mean, I'm going to get it up to a confident level because there is a finger guard there. It doesn't take much to, with a white knuckle tough power grip like that to be held back by that. And I think it would. Yeah. This reverse grip, capping it with the thumb, super solid, and the tip is running center. So I mean, this grip would work, but it affords this one wonderfully. So why do the other? Just come here, going with the sharp edge against the lock versus against closing it and having that fail and come over on my fingers for some reason. Yeah, definitely. Let's run the pocket clip. Let's see what we ended up with. There you are. Thick stuff. I think it's going to be money. Yeah. Almost completely deep carry. Just the tiniest little fleck of blue sticking out of there. And it didn't hang up on them screws, even on this thick stuff. The hole lends itself to help remove it from the pocket. So easy in, easy out, and tremendous amount of grip there. And so if I put it in that back pocket like that, tumbled down a hill, flew around, when I got to the bottom and reached back for this piece, it would be right where I left it. Yeah, very cool. Very nice. Wonderful pocket clip. What about safety? No blade contact through the back of the scales, and the tip is nicely recessed below that little hump right there. So tip is good. Clip is awesome. And I can handle the knife any way I want, and I'm not going to catch anything sharp unless I open the knife. Detent on the bottom, closing this up, snaps it in there pretty good. And I can't shake it out of there. So, yeah, nice. Check the lock. We're about 45% lockup, almost the full liner lock. It is the full liner lock behind the blade. So, yeah, very nice. All right. And the question, how's that 154 out of the factory? Yeah. Yep. That's how I'd expect it to be from Kansept. For sure. All right, let's do price and availability. How much are these and where can you find one? You can find this one at Timber's Edge Knives. I'll throw you a ballpark on the price. I mean, these came out of the gate blazing. They were well over $100, like $120 when they came out. This exact knife, and then they settled in around $80. But the good news is right now you can pick this one up at Timber's Edge Knives for just a tick over $60. Yeah, it's probably going to list for 66 or so dollars. And if you subscribe, you can get 10% off. Free shipping, no tax to your door. It looks like it'll be around $61 or so. Yeah, pretty cool. Hey, I appreciate you watching the Kansept Integra.